Villain was an insane build. I mean, by the time it got down to the assembly here, we had roughly 3 weeks to put it together. We used a couple of different things that we hadn't been familiar with in the past, as far as the Detroit Speed Engineering front and rear suspension. Kind of a little bit of a learning curve, but you know, it's kind of one of those deals, the ball is thrown in your court and you had to pick it up and run with it. Like I said, we had 3 weeks to build it. We basically lived here, but we got it done and the car is a performer.
The Villain's a very special project. It's a lot of metal work. Our guys in the metal shop, they spent a ton of time putting that together and working on it and making it fit.
We have what we've dubbed the boneyard. You know, it's basically all of our old 65, 66, 7, and 8 Mustangs. And we've bought some of the worst looking cars on the face of the earth, and then we've turned them into works of art.
A lot of the cars we get, like this one right here, we'll take this, take it straight into the shop, strip all the parts off of it that could be used, that can be used, and some of the parts on here that they do not make. So we'll take everything off that we can use, send the rest out to be sandblasted. Whatever comes back that needs to be replaced, we replace it. A lot of work trying to get one to line it back up. Just to see the customer's face whenever he sees his car for the first time, it's outstanding.
Everything's done in-house. I mean, there's nothing that we farm out with the exception of, you know, the parts that we need from our vendors. But other than that, all the metal work, all the body work, paint work, and all the assembly's all done here in-house.
The Villain compared to the Shelby, completely different. We have, the rockers are actually smaller. We did some different scoops behind the door, and we inverted the scoops on the B-pillar. We also completely redid the entire front nose of it, and we added a ducktail on the back, which is completely different. The taillights are also extremely interesting. What we did was we took a set of 69 taillights, which are wider, and we shaped them to follow the contour of the actual panel, and then we made them LEDs.
I love the drivability of the Ford Racing 5.0. You can't beat it. I mean, it fires up every time. It doesn't smoke, doesn't tick. The drivability is seamless. I mean, you know, from cold start to when it's hot, I mean, that thing just runs perfect. I drive every vehicle, man. Before they leave here at Classic Recreations, Jason gives me the authority to go out and drop the hammer on everyone and make sure that it's worthy of, you know, of our name and our reputation. That car's a badass. The Villain is a badass. I mean, hands down, that car is a runner.
We're on a 15-month build time for a reason. People come here, they see the quality, and they know it's worth waiting for because they're going to get a hand-built car that was built for them.